Si Dillon Brooks, di ba, kaka-sign lang ng kontrata.
Oo.
Pero minsan kasi kung na-sign mo na yung kontrata, dili-dali ka na eh. So, sana, di ba? Sana.
Dili-dali na yun.
Oh, sana ma-inspire pa sila, di ba? Yun lang. So,
how goes it, ladies and gents? Welcome to another episode of us talking about basketball, and we got the brother Julo. He's back. Let's welcome him back, fellas. Welcome back.
Sup, Jules?
Lugalore, laban lang.
Alright, so we're continuing our off-season preview of all 30 teams, and today we're going to be talking about 3 teams: the Magic, the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Portland Trail Blazers. So let's start with a team that missed the playoffs, viz. The Memphis Grizzlies. Konti lang. They almost made it, but a timely injury to Jaren Jackson Jr. and, of course, the inexperience. And, of course, they had to go against Dame, who was peaking at the right time. What do you think about their off-season moves? They didn't make too many moves, and they're hoping that their young guns develop.
Well, they've been on a rebuild for how many, ilang years na sila, di ba? Ilang mga 3 years na silang rebuild eh. So ngayon, parang nagkakaroon na ng fruits yung rebuild nila, di ba? Si Ja Morant, exciting player. Yun yung isa sa mga pinaka-exciting players next season, si Ja Morant eh. Di ba? Tapos yun nga, sinabi mo si Jaren Jackson, who got injured last season, na okay din yung strides niya. I mean, sobrang hindi naman big leaps, pero you see the potential eh, di ba? Nandun yung potential niya. He has size and then may stroke siya sa outside. So, I feel like they're doing the right thing, di ba? Sa bubble, di ba? Medyo nagpakita na sila eh. They were almost in the playoffs. Sabi mo nga, but nakatapat nila yung talagang best of Damian Lillard last bubble. So, wala silang chance doon. Pero yun nga, this season, wide open yung West eh. Yeah. So, they might make some noise. And then, nandiyan pa sila Jonas Valanciunas, di ba? Yung may mga veterans din sila. Oh, I mean, they're a pretty good bunch. Tapos yun nga, they just signed yung backup point guard nila, si DeAnthony Melton, who's a scrappy defender. So, alam mo, maganda yung core nila eh. Nandun pa si Kyle Anderson, si Slow-Mo. Di ba? So,
best name ever.
yung isa pang rookie nila last season, si Brandon Clarke. I feel like they have a pretty good team. They have a pretty good team.
Julo, I mean, you always like saying this. You never know how many strides these kids can take in a span of months, no? What do you think about these kids? You think they're going to be much better coming into the next season?
I think with Dillon Brooks and Ja Morant, they were this close na makapuntang playoffs, di ba? So, to extend their season, and they missed it by 1 game, no? Parang no? So, parang imagine especially with that tenacity to be able to build again and redeem themselves. Meron yun for sure. And si Dillon Brooks, di ba, kaka-sign lang ng kontrata. Pero minsan kasi kung na-sign mo na yung kontrata, dili-dali ka na eh. So, sana, di ba? Sana.
Dili-dali na yun.
Oh, sana ma-inspire pa sila, di ba? Yun lang. So, I hope with Jaren Jackson, Dillon Brooks, Ja Morant being there and that young core, hopefully they make strides this next season.
Yun nga, galing kasi they're showing restraint, di ba? Parang kumbaga other teams could try to rush the process. Sila pa hindi. Hintay tayo.
Maganda yung approach, diba? And parang sa similar nung situation ng Utah dati kay Spida Mitchell, diba? Ganyan yung Ja Morant, diba? Parang I still think for them to take the next step, they have to get a veteran to guide these young guys, diba? Pero they're developing on their own eh. Medyo iba yung laro nung Ja Morant nung last season, nung second half, lalo na nung pinakita niya nung dulo na, 'di ba? Nagwawala na eh. So iba yung potential, and you won't know kung gaano kataas yung ceiling for Ja Morant. And again, for them to take that next step, it's just unlocking a veteran guy to guide them. But they would be fun to watch, 'di ba? But I don't think they would be cracking, the second, third round ng playoffs. Pero masaya to subaybayan.
I think with Ja Morant also, he has the potential to be an all-star next season.
Maybe. Malaki chance.
I don't think magso-sophomore slump to si Ja Morant.
You know, Viz, the West is wide open. Lalo na yung 5 to 8 spot na yan.
Never pa sinabi ni Viz yan.
So, let's go around.
Diba?
One quick round. Do they make the playoffs? Yes or no?
Wala. Malabo. So sobrang tight ng West, I mean, they have a shot. Pero yung 8-9, super tight niyan, bro. 5-8, yung 5-8. Tight threes yan, bro.
Yeah.
Yung listahan ni Viz Lakers, tas lahat nasa 5-8 lang.
Pero
lahat sila magpe-play-in no? May
play-in tournament ulit. So,
meron ulit.
Ikaw, Julo, do they make the playoffs?
Ang kasi, ang hirap sagutin yan kasi tansya ko yung Minnesota gagaling yan. Yung mga bottom gagaling this season So, I think play-in. May potential mag-play-in. Pero to make the playoffs, I can't tell right now.
Good answer. Ikaw, Jeff, yes or no?
Feeling ko nasa dulo. Pwede mag-8 yan. Kasi, again, play-in.
Pwede.
May mga nalaglag din naman May mga nawala yung Oklahoma, diba? So, pwede. Spurs, hindi magiging competitive. Pels, pwede. So, again, kasi competitive yung 5-8
5-8 yan. Yung mahirap dyan.
5-8.
Okay. So from Memphis, let's talk about the team that did make it to the playoffs. They made it to the 8th seed, the Magic, Orlando Magic. Okay, so their offseason moves so far, they kept Evan Fournier, they kept Michael Carter-Williams, they drafted Cole Anthony, and of course, they lost DJ Augustine. So, Jeff, let's start with you here. The big news here is that they drafted Cole Anthony.
I guess it's safe to say na si Fultz yung go-to for now, no? And I think Cole Anthony would come second. And MCW, I don't know if he's durable enough to last the entire season. So, I guess Cole Anthony would be your backup one way or another during the season. But again, this team is a bit weird para sa akin Parang walang direction They just have a lot of these young players, but then after that, hindi ko alam kung anong plano nila. I don't know.
Honest.
I don't know.
Next team. Pero yun nga. So, ikaw, Julo. So, may Vooch pa rin sila. Di ba? They have Aaron Gordon.
Andun pa si Vooch.
5 years nang gusto i-trade.
Pero yun yan. Julo, di ba? Kumbaga, for the longest time, si Aaron Gordon nasa trade rumors, pero andun pa rin siya. So, what do you think going into the new season? Do you think they're gonna try him out and then trade him at the deadline? Or what do you see happening there?
Itong mga teams na to kasi may promising players naman sila. May Vooch, may Jonathan Isaac, may Aaron Gordon. Diba? May Markel Fultz.
Bamba.
Markel Fultz naman.
Bamba.
Breakout. Sana mag-breakout yan next season kasi tagal na siya na overlook. Pero yun nga crowded yung backcourt nila Fultz, Carter Williams, tapos meron pa silang Cole Anthony, may Dwayne Bacon pa. Evan Fournier. So ang hirap with teams with a lot of potential players, it's hard to be as a coach, it's hard to be able to manage minutes for them to be able to show what they can do. So minsan nagkukulang minutes, minsan sumusobra, na overshadow yung iba. So I think it's something interesting to watch out for. So may potential it's just how to manage the talent talaga
For the Magic, sina Jonathan Isaac, diba? Si Mo Bamba. I think ang Magic kailangan na nila mag-move on kay Aaron Gordon I think that's diba parang siya lang na Blake Griffin ni Aaron Gordon na superstar, ang lakas ng crowd draw. Sabay after that na-injure siya, nagbago yung laro. Tapos hindi na nila alam gagawin nila kay Aaron Gordon after that. Tapos walang may gusto.
Si Aaron Gordon kasi medyo he needs the ball in his hands diba? Medyo nagiging ISO player na rin siya
Yeah.
So parang bumabagal siguro yung laro nila.
Blake na Blake.
Oo Pero
diba?
Anyway, feeling ko they have a good core diba? For me, kung gusto talaga nila mag-full what do you call this? Youth movement.
Yan.
Tanggalin na nila, i-trade na nila si Vooch and si Aaron Gordon, di ba? Mag-focus na sila kay J. Cole, Anthony, saka kay Fultz, kay Isaac. Tapos sino pa? Mali lahat. Sino pa?
I guess to relate them to the Memphis Grizzlies and the likes of Portland and whatnot. All it takes is for one of these rookies to show up. Tama nga si Julo eh. Kung grabe pala tong si Cole Anthony, nag-slip lang pala sa draft, pero yun pala generational talent. That'd be great for the Magic, but I'm not banking on that. Just to close the Magic segment, playoffs, yes or no, Viz?
Well, baka not this time. Hindi na sila host ng bubble eh. So baka hindi sila kasali sa playoffs. Pero seriously speaking, yung 5 to 8 ng East, grabe din. Hindi mo rin matatansya yan, ha? Seryoso. Hindi mo rin alam yung 5 to 8 ng East. Kaya maganda rin eh. Maganda rin. They have a shot.
Pwede mong sabihin at anytime yun eh, no? Bakit pwede mo sabihin to siguro sa April shoot natin eh. Pwede mo sabihin to sa podcast natin. Itong 5 to 8, sobrang kumpanya. Hindi natin alam mangyayari sa 5 to 8.
Go to move, parang shimmy lang. Alright, so let's move on to a team that also made the playoffs last year, and they were called one of the toughest 8th seeds in recent history, the Portland Trail Blazers. Obviously, CJ and Dame were their usual effective selves. Melo had a resurgence. They had young guys like Gary Trent show up, but they lost guys like Whiteside, Ariza, and they added Enes Kanter, Derrick Jones Jr., and your boy, Robert Covington. So let's start with you, Jules. Let's start with you here at Portland. They're saying that this is the best supporting cast that Dame has ever had. Do you agree?
Well, if you add Rocco there and how he was a major component of the Houston offense and defense, malaking bagay yun. And add to the emergence of Melo na na-accept na niya ang kanyang pagiging supporting role. Oh. Buti naman, salamat sa Panginoon, no? Na-accept niya sa Portland. So, yung dalawang yun with CJ and Dame, naku po, nakakatakot ang Portland Trail Blazers. Tapos Nurk pa, di ba? So,
Nurk pa.
Yes, I think they will be 4-5 seed. 4-5 seed for this coming season.
Okay.
Baka fourth kasi yung 5 to 8 Jules. Magulo yan.
Play in na lahat yung 5. Sige, 4.
Huwag mo sila isali sa 5 to 8, bro. Huwag mo sila isali sa 5 to 8.
Kagulo yan, bro. Oo. Gayot dun sa bracket na yun.
Ganda. Sir Viz, what do you think about their off-season moves? Yun nga, tama. Nurk is gonna be healthy. They got these guys, Enes Kanter, Derrick Jones Jr., Robert Covington.
Everybody's saying na they won the free agency, di ba? Dahil they addressed their needs eh. Kasi, di ba, kung makikita mo yung Lakers series, di ba, talagang wala silang mapangguardya kay LeBron eh. Si Melo na minsan yung gumagwardya kay LeBron. That's not gonna stick. So, si Rocco, I mean, he's not gonna stop LeBron, pero he's a good defender. He's long, di ba? Kumbaga, he has meron na siyang reputation for being a good 3-and-D guy. So, for me, the biggest get there is Rocco. Kasi he really fills a need. Tapos yun nga, he's back. Si Rodney Hood.
Yeah.
Diba? He came back from an Achilles injury. So, if he comes back healthy, he's another good piece. Kasi he's like 15 points off the bench. Oh, may scoring talaga yan eh. Yeah. And then si Derrick Jones Jr. And then, nagkaroon ka pa ng isa pang defensive player na sinabi nga ni Terry Stotts kanina right now, they might start Derrick Jones Jr. and Rocco.
Whoa.
Ako nakadinig si Jeff.
Whoa.
Mukhang ida-draft si Derrick Jones Jr.
Ilista ko lang to.
Sa fantasy draft namin.
Speaking of which, we're bringing back Fantasy Bucket. So please stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing a regular fantasy segment.
Yeah.
Please stay tuned for that. Okay, Jeff, ikaw, pare, what do you think about this Blazers team, man?
Think ko yung mga binanggit ni Viz, yung Rocco signing definitely would help. No? Pero parang feeling ko overstated yung the best kumbaga off-season. Kasi parang Rodney Hood, di ba, overpaying Rodney Hood and his injured Achilles. Tapos you also have Kanter who doesn't provide much out of except for, points in the paint. No defense, di ba? And then, couple of rebounds. And then si Rocco naman, yung problema, defensively, wala. Kung defense lang ang gagawin niya, yes. Pero offensively, sa history niya, hindi siya maganda laro pagka playoffs eh. Diba? If you remember him in Houston, in Philadelphia, parang hindi memorable si Rocco pag playoffs.
That's true.
So, but if he's just gonna be a defender pagdating ng playoffs, that's a scary team. And I think what's scarier is Dame's development and Nurkic being healthy. I think yun yung kaya scary yung Portland. Hindi dahil ka na Rodney Hood or Kanter. Diba? It might have even helped na nawala pa si Whiteside.
Yeah, that's true. Oo, laking bagay na.
Kailangan nilang i-develop si Zach Collins eh. So,
ayun, Zach.
Malamang 4th seed nga to.
To steal Julo's script, I feel like one of the things that's crucial here is going to be the development of Gary Trent Jr. Grabe siya nung
nga pala.
So, I feel like he's going to come back and be an even better player next season. That's going to be huge. That those three, CJ, Dame, and Gary Trent, that's going to be
exciting team na yan, no?
So, eto boys, so since we know they're going to make the playoffs, I mean, we're pretty sure that they're going to make it. How far will they go this year, Viz?
Feeling ko top 5 team to. Kasi they've shown in the bubble na yun nga, even wala pa nga yung mga additions nila noon, like si Rocco na the biggest addition nila. They've really proven na they can hang with anybody, 'di ba? Eh yun nga sa playoff, syempre, malas nila nakatapat kagad nila yung champion. So wala talagang chance. Pero next season iba na eh, 'di ba? Even playing field. So I feel like Dame always has a chip on his shoulder. And then yun nga, yung mga si Nurkic has something to prove. 'Di ba? They got players who has something to prove. Sabi nga ni Jeff, si Rocco laging palpak sa playoffs. Eh, malay mo naman, baka nag-grow na. Hindi mo alam 'di ba? Baka naman this time.
So, sana magkatapat ulit sa Lakers para naman rematch. Sayang yung last nung bubble playoffs.
Wag naman sana, kawawa naman si Dame. Kawawa naman.
Baka iba na yung mangyayari na fatigue lang si Dame, 'di ba? Parang nag-play-in, wala sa kondisyon si Nurk, 'di ba?
When it comes to the Western Conference, you have a lot of teams trying to, yung mga nasa bottom, aangat na sila sa playoffs eh. Golden State, New Orleans, malaking bagay yung Steven
Suns.
Sa iba, Suns
pa.
So, I think kung naisip natin na 4th seed sila, kalaban nila 5, delikado pa rin yung 5th seed na yan, kung sino man yan eh. So,
yung 5 to 8, hindi natin alam.
Wala, hindi mo malalaman yan.
Hirap eh, kasi minsan, pag playoffs na, iba na yung arangkada ng mga tao eh. Pero ako, masasabi ko, kung 4th sila, kalaban 5, abot ng 7 siguro yan, 6-7.
7. All right, folks, what do you guys think about the 3 teams that we talked about, the Orlando Magic, the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Portland Trail Blazers? Leave your comments in the section below. And of course, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/boybasketph. And join our Facebook group. That's Boy Basket Talk. Fellas, see ya.